Okay, so this is part 11, back with more messages from Lucius. And if y'all don't want to go through story times, I did talk about all of this stuff on live. The live videos were downloaded and uploaded to my YouTube channel the next day. YouTube is Baking Butterfly 85. But anyway, let's continue. So Angel said it was also a hidden camera in there too. Lucius says, I was living with mom. I believe mom more than I believe Lil G. That okay, yeah, now I see that Cam was not in her room no time I visited. Absolutely not true. The camera was there and he did not visit her like that. He probably went up there one or two times. And one of the times he went up there, which he's going to say in these messages, is when he was taking her stuff out of the nursing home. And mind you, when they took her from the nursing home, I believe they stole Lil G's camera. Yeah. Anyway, Angel said G wasn't doing nothing alone. They stole my camera I put in there. So I think Angel had a camera in there also. Um so then Lucia says, so why she was talking for mom when she couldn't even speak for herself? That's literally the point of a power of attorney. He said, explain that part to me because I would never do that. You would never do that because your mom would never put you in a position to do that. Because you can't, how you gonna speak for her when you don't know what's going on with her? You don't even know how to take care of yourself, right? So then Angel says, I'm going to pray for you. May God heal your soul. Lucia says, I'm telling you the truth. Something is fishy. Obviously something is fishy, but it's on y'all side. And this what the narcissistic people do. They try to run around and change the narrative when people start figuring out what's going on. I'm telling you the truth. Something is fishy. There was no Cam every time I went to go see her. Rika was taking me to go see her. I'm not the delusional one. Rika is my cousin. That's my Aunt Rolita's daughter. Um. So, oh, he also said, I've been there more than you have. You're just picking sides instead of trying to figure out the truth. Angel says, you told me you went up there only once since she been in that nursing home, and I can go back to the messages. And that's a fucking lie. I've been up there multiple times with all my kids. The fuck? Lucia says, nope, 8 times. I even helped mom leave there. He says, I packed mom's shit up. Just didn't want Lil G to know because I still don't know what to fully believe. So you don't know what to fully believe, but you help Rolita and them pack your mama shit up to leave the nursing home when Rolita and Jackie was the ones trying to put you out the apartment when your mom initially got sick. But you didn't want Lil G to know. When Lil G's the one who would come and give you rides, come and give you job leads and things like that, but you didn't want Lil G to know. Okay, what I feel like happened, of course I don't have no concrete proof, so allegedly this is what I feel like happened. They told him, if you help us do this, then you can get this when we get this. That's what I feel like happened. And if you ain't got nothing going for yourself, you gonna believe what they telling you and you gonna go along with it, which is what he did, because why would you believe them? And they tried to put you out of where you live. So anyway, he said he said there was no Cam anytime I went up there, Angel. She said, okay, Lucius. He said, I have no reason to lie. I don't know who to believe, but I do want to know if mom is telling the truth. He said, and I know for a fact Lil G was talking for mom. They both have the entire same name. Think just a little bit. Now let me say this about the same name thing. Lil G didn't pick her name. Miss G picked her name. And me and Lil G felt like she gave her that name because she thinking down the line about fraudulent things she could do. Like, it was money Lil G got that she didn't get, but her mama got it. They got the same name. But anyway, so he said, well, they both been doing wrong in my eyes. He said, just don't let this separate us. I think he meant more than what we already are. I don't even have beef with Lil G, even though she put me out. She put you out because you did not want to contribute monetarily to still living at your mom's apartment, and she could have lost her apartment. Junior, the PDF file, was also living there, and when Lil G told him what he needed to contribute, he left. He moved out. That ought to tell you something. And mind you, when Rolita and Jackie, my mama and Rolita was trying to put Lucius out, my mama was willing to live in that apartment with Junior. The one she knows for a fact did something to her child, lived there with him, but not with Lucius. Think about that. Think about that for a minute. Why would you want to live in a place with somebody that violated your child and put your younger brother out that ain't never did nothing to you as far as I know? Like, why are you so hell bent on taking care of and protecting this your brother that's a sick individual? Don't know. So then he said, just want the truth and peace. He said, but I think I know, just hope I'm wrong. He said, you can't clean blood with blood. First of all, Lil G was taking care of her, keeping her alive. So I don't understand why he was saying the stuff he was saying. Hold on, I need to put my phone on the charger. Okay, I had to put my phone on the charger. So then he says, you can't clean blood with blood. Excuse me. Angel says, look, I don't come around for a reason. I keep my kids away for a reason. But I do talk to Lil G. That's who raised me. That's who made me the woman I am today. Mind you, Lil G took care of her younger siblings. I took care of mine. Right? So we, you know what I'm saying? And we're more like sisters. And at one point, we was all living together. Lil G, Angel, and Lucius used to live with me, my mama, and my brothers also. And she also used to live with Rolita and her kids at a point in time also. Lil G, Angel, Lucius used to live with them also. So Lucius says, Irvin and Nikki did as well, and not true. Your kids made you the women you are today. Info. She got you brainwashed. You see how the focal point of what he's saying is trying to tear down Lil G and negate anything that she's done and make her out to be this horrible person, this smear campaign? Why? Why? For what? And what proof do you have? None. Angel said, let me make this clear. Nobody has me anything. I'm my own person. He said he might not be all there in the head anymore, but don't ever forget about him. He's talking about Irvin, which is their older brother. He said, we never lived with Lil G. She just used to whoop our ass. He said they never lived with Lil G. But so there's an apartment complex not too far from where I live. It's called, anyway, the apartment complex, me and my brothers went to spend the summer there before. But that apartment was actually in Lil G's name. But it was their mom's apartment. But it was in Lil G's name. But we was kids, mind you. Right? Lil G and I, all summer, we taking care of the kids. My granny was not there. And even when we went back home and it was time for school, Lil G was there taking care of them. My granny was gone. Now, my granny did used to work, but she also had this woman she was with named Carol. Carol would be there sometimes. She was a bitch. So he talking about they never lived with Lil G. Where were you during childhood that you don't remember this? That Lil G was the one there taking care of you. And then Angel said, I never forgot about him. I'm speaking facts. Lil G was always there. Mom wasn't. So who brainwashed? And then Lucia said she was a single parent. Talking about my granny. And then Angel said, and yes, my kids made me a better parent. She said, boy, get the fuck. Then he said, she had us late. She didn't even know she was pregnant with neither of us last two. Don't hold that against her. She did what she could to pay bills and put food in the apartment. When I tell you that this shit is generational, it's generational. I'm finna continue in the next part.